Now playing.
And maybe what hurts isn't that someone couldn't give you what you needed. Maybe what hurts is realizing you gave things they never intended to return. Yeah, that hurts.
This is the Thought Exchange.
Hey, how are you? Good. Good, I hope. Hope you're doing great. This is your first time here. Welcome home. If you're returning, welcome back. It's good to see you again. It's been a while, almost a year actually. And if I'm being real with you, there are some times I thought about sitting back behind the camera, but I knew I didn't want to just come back just to post another episode. I wanted to come back with something to say. Over the last year, life has taught me some things that couldn't be learned through a quote, a caption, or even a podcast conversation. Some lessons can only be learned by living them. There were moments that challenged me, moments that stretched me, moments that forced me to look at myself differently. And somewhere in all of that, I realized growth doesn't just stop because you're quiet. Healing doesn't stop just because you're not posting about it. And becoming a better version of yourself doesn't always happen where people can see it. So while I may have been absent from your screen, I haven't been standing still. I've been learning, I've been growing, I've been becoming, and I'm grateful to be back. Not because everything is figured out, but because I have a new perspective to share. And honestly, I can't think of a better episode to start this new chapter off than with this one. So let's get into it. How often do people convince themselves they've asked for too much, when in reality, the only thing they're asking for is the bare minimum dressed up as effort? And maybe you've been there too. You've asked for consistency, you've asked for honesty, you've asked for communication. You asked to be chosen with the same energy that you were choosing them with. And somehow that got translated into being difficult. But I want to say this. I was never asking for too much. I only asked to be treated like I treated you. Reciprocity, respect, and for us to be the best we could be. That's not excessive, that's partnership. I think one of the hardest things to accept is realizing some people benefit from your low standards. They benefit when you stop asking questions. They benefit when you keep understanding, when you excuse things, when you continue in showing grace while receiving less and less in return. And the moment you ask for balance, it suddenly becomes pressure. No, being considerate is not pressure. Being accountable is not pressure. Being intentional is not pressure. I think somewhere along the way, a lot of us confuse being easy to love with accepting less than we deserve. That's not the same thing. You can be patient and still expect effort. You can be understanding and still require consistency. You can love deeply and still expect respect. Because reciprocity isn't keeping score. Reciprocity is saying, I shouldn't constantly feel alone while building something with someone. I shouldn't always be initiating, always explaining, always repairing, always carrying. That's not love, that's survival. And maybe what hurts isn't that someone couldn't give you what you needed. Maybe what hurts is realizing you gave things they never intended to return. Yeah, that hurts. But I think healing starts when you stop shrinking your needs to fit someone's capacity. Your standards aren't the problem. The wrong environment will make healthy expectations feel unreasonable. The right people, they'll meet effort with effort, communication with communication, and care with care. Not perfectly, but intentionally. So if nobody told you this, wanting respect does not make you demanding. Wanting reciprocity does not make you difficult. Wanting to become better together does not make you unrealistic. It makes you someone who understands that love should feel mutual. And if asking to be treated well costs you access to someone, that's expensive, but sometimes it's necessary. Because at the end of the day, I wasn't asking for too much. I was asking the wrong person. Protect your standards, not because you think you're better than someone, but because you remember what it feels like to show up fully, and you deserve to experience that in return. That's all I have for you for this episode. If this spoke to you, share it with somebody who needs it. Subscribe, like, and comment if that's what you want to do. As always, I want to thank you for allowing me to trade my thoughts with you. See y'all next time. Love y'all. Peace.
This is the Thought Exchange with Tony Y.